There's a book in the Bible that does more than just offer advice. It calls you to a new way of living. Proverbs isn't a list of distant promises or unreachable ideals. Think of it as a treasure chest overflowing with practical wisdom, ready to be opened whenever you need guidance. Its words speak directly to the choices and challenges you face each day. Today, I invite you to journey with me through Proverbs, exploring its lessons in a way that gives you one principle for every week of the year. Timely guidance for every season of life. Whether you're facing tough decisions at work, dealing with difficult relationships, struggling financially, or simply wanting to grow, Proverbs offers wisdom for you. These aren't just ancient sayings, they're reliving truths that have supported people through triumphs and trials, joys and sorrows. Their relevance hasn't faded. They speak just as powerfully today. If you're ready to dig deep into the enduring wisdom of Proverbs, you're in the right place. This isn't a quick devotional, it's a journey into the heart of biblical wisdom. By the end, you'll have a toolkit of principles that can reshape your thoughts, choices, and life. Before we dive in, let's connect. Share your favorite verse from Proverbs in the chat, or just type, "Bless the Lord," or "Amen." This simple act reminds us that we read not alone. We read part of a global family united by faith and a hunger for truth. If you haven't yet, take a moment to subscribe and like this video. That small action is more than a click. It's a declaration. I want to grow. I want to join a community that values wisdom. Your support helps this message reach more people who need it. And if you feel led to go deeper, consider joining as a channel member. This isn't about transactions, it's about belonging. It's about standing together in faith, spreading hope, and helping this message reach more hearts. As a member, you're not just supporting a channel, you're joining a fellowship dedicated to wisdom, faith, and encouragement. Lesson 1, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Proverbs 1-7 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." This is where it all starts. The fear of the Lord isn't being afraid of God, but holding a deep respect in all form. Him recognizing who He is and who we are in relation to Him. When you see God as the foundation of all truth and wisdom, everything else starts to fall into place. Without that humble starting point, knowledge can turn into pride and intelligence into a weapon. But when you revere the Lord, wisdom becomes a light for your journey. Lesson 2, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." Life is full of uncertainty. Sometimes you won't know what to do or which way to turn. In those moments, let this verse be your anchor. Trust God completely, not just partially. When you give Him your whole heart and submit your ways to Him, He promises to guide your steps. Lesson 3, honor the Lord with your wealth. Proverbs 3:9-10 teaches, honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine. This isn't just about giving a tithe, though that is important. It's about acknowledging that everything you have comes from God. Your income, your opportunities, your abilities, they are all gifts entrusted to you. And in a minute, you will discover the best wisdom Proverbs has to offer. Let's get to the next lesson. That will show you how putting God first with the resources He has given you. It makes the most powerful statement. God, you come before my comfort, my security, my plans. You are first. And here's the thing. God notices and rewards that kind of faithfulness. Ready for the next key? Let's dive in. Lesson 4, guard your heart. It's mission critical. Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Think about that for a few seconds. Your heart is your life's command center. It's where your desires take shape, your decisions are made, and your character is formed. If your heart is compromised, everything else in your life will be too. Prepare for a gut check. What are you letting in? What movies, books, or social media content are you consuming? Who are you spending your time with? What thoughts keep replaying in your mind? Guard your heart like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. Quick question, put it in the comments. What is one thing you could stop letting into your heart today? Lesson 5, act now, do good. Proverbs 3:27. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to act. Is there someone you can help today? Don't wait. Be quick to bless. What good could you do right now? Lesson 6, the path of the righteous shines brighter. Proverbs 4:18. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. If you keep walking with God, your life gets brighter with each step. Where do you need more of His light today? Lesson 7. Integrity, your secret superpower. Proverbs 10 verse 9 tells us, "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out." Integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Are you the same person in private as in public? Do you keep your promises even when it costs you? Here's the promise. When you live with integrity, you can walk through life with confidence. No looking over your shoulder or worrying about being exposed. Your foundation is solid. This is for everyone who loves a good challenge. What is one area where you can choose integrity today? Even if it's tough? Lesson 8. Words, your greatest tool or your biggest trap. Proverbs 18 verse 21 says, "The tongue has the power of life and death." Pause and really let that sink in. Your words can shape destinies, heal or hurt, lift up or tear down. Every sentence you speak plants seeds. What kind are you sowing? If you constantly speak negativity, will you be surprised if negativity fills your life? But if you choose words of faith, hope, and encouragement, that is what you harvest. Okay. Reflection time. Who can you encourage with your words today? And I am happy to encourage you today. Lesson 9. Watch out, pride sets traps. Proverbs 16 verse 18 is famous for a reason. Pride goes before destruction. A haughty spirit before a fall. Pride is sneaky. It blinds you, makes you think you're self-sufficient, immune to correction, even above needing God. Such a dangerous path. But humility, that is real strength. It means acknowledging your limits, being willing to learn, and trusting God's wisdom above your own. Humility keeps you grounded and protected. Ask yourself, where might pride be creeping in for you? Lesson 10, grow through correction. Proverbs 19 verse 20 reminds us, listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you will be counted among the wise. Let's be real, no one likes being corrected. Ready for another challenge? What if every piece of feedback was a stepping stone to wisdom? The humble grow, the proud get stuck. Next time someone offers advice, will you embrace it or resist it? Lesson 11, seek wise counsel. Proverbs 15 verse 22 teaches, plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. You try to figure everything out alone? Imagine how much smoother life could run if you invited wisdom from others. Who could you reach out to for guidance this week? Lesson 12, trust God's direction. Proverbs. Then their hearts, humans, plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. You can strategize and set goals, but in the end, God has the final word. Have you ever had a door unexpectedly close or open? When your plans change, can you trust His timing over your own? Lesson 13, real friendship sticks. Proverbs. And a brother is born for adversity. Who do you call when life falls apart? True friends show up when it's inconvenient. And real love isn't seasonal. Who can count on you no matter what? Lesson 14, character over cash. Proverbs 16 verse 8. Better a little with righteousness than much gain with injustice. The world says more is better. But what's the point of success if you lose your integrity? Would you trade your character for a bigger bank account? Lesson. The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. When life gets overwhelming, call on Jesus, the one with all power. He's your safe place. Who or what do you turn to first in trouble? Lesson 16, guard your words. Proverbs 21 verse 23. Those who guard their mouths and their tongues keep themselves from calamity. Ever regret something you said in the heat of the moment? Words can build or destroy in seconds. Next time ask yourself, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it necessary? Lesson 17, unshakable confidence. Proverbs. The wicked flee though no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. Pause and picture this. Are you always on edge looking over your shoulder? When you're hiding something, fear follows you everywhere. But when you're living right with a clear conscience and a heart aligned with God, you gain a boldness nothing can shake. You can stand tall, speak truth, and face life head on. Want that kind of confidence? Keep listening. Lesson 18, kindness. 16, a kind-hearted woman gains honor, but ruthless men gain only wealth. What do you want to be known for? The world chases power, but God honors kindness and compassion. What legacy are you building? Lesson 19, commit and trust. Proverbs 16 verse 3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Before you rush ahead, pause and dedicate your next step to God. Will you invite him in or try to go it alone? Lesson 20, don't assume you're always right. Proverbs 12 verse 15, the way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Are you open to being wrong? True wisdom listens, learns, and grows. Who could offer you a new perspective? Lesson 21, speak truth, not lies. Proverbs 26 to 28, a lying tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth works ruin. Lies and flattery destroy relationships. Will you choose truth even when it's hard? Lesson 22, generosity brings refreshing. Proverbs 11 verse 25, a generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Want to feel blessed? Pour out into others. God's economy multiplies what you give. Who can you refresh today? Lesson 23, stay humble. Proverbs 16 verse 19, better to be lowly in spirit along with the oppressed than to share plunder with the proud. Pride is a shaky foundation. Humility keeps you connected to what matters most. Where is God calling you to be humble? Lesson 24, don't boast about tomorrow. Proverbs 27 verse 1, do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Life is unpredictable. Are you holding your plans loosely and trusting God with your future? Lesson 25, find your sharpening partner. Proverbs 27 verse 17, as iron sharps iron, so one person sharpens another. Who in your life pushes you to grow? And who do you sharpen in return? Lesson 26, manage your emotions. Proverbs 29 verse 11, fools give full vent to their rage, but the wise bring calm in the end. Wisdom is not about stuffing your feelings, but mastering them. How can you bring calm to your next heated moment? Lesson 27, care about justice. Proverbs 29 verse 7, the righteous care about justice for the poor, but the wicked have no such concern. Do your values line up with God's? Real faith cares for the vulnerable. Now, how can you stand up for justice this week? Lesson 28, spot danger early. Proverbs 22 verse 3, the prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Are you ignoring warning signs in your life? Wisdom looks ahead and acts before it's too late. Lesson 29, train up the next generation. Proverbs 22 verse 6, start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. Parents, your investment matters. What seeds of faith are you planting in the children around you? Lesson 30, fear of man is a trap. Proverbs 29 verse 25, fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. Are you living for the approval of others? Freedom comes when you live for God alone. Lesson 31, honor noble women. Proverbs 31 to 10, a wife of noble character who can find? She's worth far more than rubies. Let's celebrate the wisdom, strength, and dignity of women. Who are the women you can honor today? Lesson 32, don't chase wealth at any cost. Proverbs 23 verses 4 and 5, do not wear yourself out to get rich. Cast but a glance at riches and they are gone. Is the pursuit of money wearing you down? Remember, riches are fleeting, but God's provision lasts. Lesson 33, set your heart on the right path. Proverbs are a sin. Set your heart on the right path. Where is your heart leading you? What adjustments do you need to make to stay on course with God? Lesson 34, don't gloat over others' failures. Proverbs 24 verses 17 and 18, do not gloat when your enemy falls. Revenge is tempting, but God calls you to compassion. Can you pray instead of celebrating when others stumble? Lesson 35, speak words that heal. Proverbs 25 verse 11, a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver. What words can you speak today that would bring clarity, hope, or healing to someone's life? Lesson 36, love your enemies. Proverbs 25 verses 21 and 22, if your enemy is hungry, give him food. Ready for a radical challenge? Respond to hate with kindness and watch what God can do. Lesson 37, practice self-control. Proverbs 25 verse 28, like a city whose walls are broken is a person who lacks self-control. Self-control is your defense. Where is God calling you to strengthen your boundaries? Lesson 38, know when to respond and when not to. Proverbs 26 verses 4 and 5. Sometimes silence is best. Other times a wise answer is needed. Discernment is key. Next time someone is foolish, will you engage or walk away? Lesson 39. Don't jump into every fight. Proverbs. Like one who grabs a stray dog by the ears is someone who rushes into a quarrel not their own. Not every battle is yours. Where do you need to step back and let God handle things? Lesson 40. Confess, don't conceal. Proverbs 28, verse 13. Whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Freedom starts with honesty. What's one thing you need to bring into the light? Lesson 41. Vision gives life. Proverbs 29, verse 18. Where there is no vision, are you drifting or moving with purpose? Ask God for vision and pursue it passionately. Lesson 42. Use your voice for justice. Proverbs 31, verse 8 and 9. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Who needs your advocacy today? Use your influence to defend the vulnerable. Lesson 43. Let God handle justice. Proverbs. The righteous one takes note of the house of the wicked and brings the wicked to ruin. God sees everything, even what's done in secret. Trust him to set things right. Lesson 44. Truth always wins. Proverbs 19, verse 5. A false witness will not go unpunished, even when it's difficult. Where do you need to speak the truth today? Lesson 45. Diligence pays off. Proverbs 10, verse 4. Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. Success isn't an accident. What's one area you can commit to working diligently this week? Lesson 46. Love discipline. 12, verse 1. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. Growth isn't easy, but it's worth it. Are you willing to learn from correction? Lesson 47. Don't give up hope. Proverbs 13, verse 12. But a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. Waiting's tough, but why not? God's timing brings deep satisfaction in the end. Lesson 48. Gentle persuasion is powerful. Proverbs 25. Kindness is stronger than force. Who can you influence today with gentle words? Lesson 49. Keep growing. Keep learning. Proverbs 10, verse. Are you feeding your mind and spirit? What will you learn next? Lesson 50. Your testimony can save lives. Proverbs 14, verse 25. A truthful witness saves lives. Your story matters. Who needs to hear your truth today? Lesson 51. Your work matters. Proverbs 18, verse 9. Excellence honors God. How can you build up instead of letting things fall apart? Lesson 52. Diffuse drama with gentle words. Proverbs. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. This one is so important to think about it. Much drama in life could we avoid by simply responding with gentleness instead of matching someone's anger. Next time conflict flares up, try responding with calm and grace instead of fighting fire with fire. You'll be amazed how quickly tension melts away. Remember, winning an argument is not always a real victory. Sometimes peace is.
If these lessons spoke to you, you're not alone. This journey isn't just about learning. It's about building God's family in a community that grows, encourages, and supports one another. Feel free to deep dive with the link below. Help us spread hope and wisdom before you go. Hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. If this content blessed you, give it a like and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. May God bless you abundantly, guide your every step, and fill your days with wisdom, courage, and peace. Asterisk, and remember, every season of life has a lesson in Proverbs waiting for you. Keep growing, keep walking in wisdom, and keep shining